just when I'm going to start, there's a lorry passing. Great. And so this week's rant of the week is sponsored by the Beast from the East. For those of you not in the UK, the Beast of the East is a pain in our backsides of what should be springtime weather, or March time weather. So my early predictions of March being a nice month has kind of gone out the window now. We had Beast from the East a couple of weeks ago, and now we've had the return of the mini Beast come back at us, which is why this video is now going out today rather than on Monday, which is what it should have been. To be honest, I couldn't sum up the energy to actually brave the cold and come into the workshop, even despite the fact that I've got a heater in here. The journey from the house to here just wasn't filling me up with joy. But anyway, back today, and my final rant is that my drill broke, so that kind of put a hold on what I needed to do until I got a new drill, and I've got a new one now, luckily, and we're back to work on the CB750 frame, giving the engine a rest just for today because we need to get the frame sorted to take it to the powder coaters. Behind me here, we can stop the rant music now, actually, that's all the rant I've got. So behind me here, I've got the newly sandblasted frame, the CB750 frame, which is why it looks silver. It's because it's down to the bare metal. And you would have seen in the previous episodes that we created an electric tray for the top that was going to be for the fuse box and the regulator rectifier, but now we need to create another electrics box at the front, which sits under the fuel tank there. I've already done that in a way, I've already cut it out and bent it to shape really, I didn't film that. And a battery box as well, which I've already kind of assembled, I just need to finish off welding, and that goes underneath the bike to where the maintenance stand was. It's got to fit onto those brackets, so I need to make sure that that fits perfectly. And the idea is that I'm not going to weld these onto the bike. First electrics tray I've created so that I can screw it on, and then the seat screws straight through it as well, so that's kind of kills two birds with one stone, with one or two screws I should say. And the one in the front we've decided to pop rivet, only because we want the whole thing powder coated, and then we want kind of like a neat seal. Previously what I've done is powder coated the tray onto the frame as one. Decided to try something else here, just to see if it works any better. We might as well give it a go, might as well play around with it. And I'm trying to think what else I need to do to the frame. I think that is it. The frame then will be ready to take to the powder coaters, pre-stripped down, pre-done everything, and then we can have our frame back, start reassembling, and we have got all the bits that we need to reassemble to get the bike looking nice. Apart from the engine, which is still being stripped down, it is over there, and it seems like it's getting a bit warmer today, which is why I've got the door open. A bit of breeze coming in rather than I'm stuck in my cave here. So with that all said, I can carry on with this and get the frame ready. So usually what I would tend to do is weld the battery box onto the frame so it's not going to move. But what we don't really know is where exactly we want to position the battery box. What we've decided to do is use these existing mounts as actually somewhere to mount the battery box onto, so we can screw it in and out, and we could even move that along the battery box. And if we do need to do anything, any modification at all, we just do it to the box and not to the actual frame. So once it's come back powder coated, we can set it out, fit it where we want to. We can always take the battery box off if we want to, so let's see what we can do there. And this is my thinking. So I'm going to use these existing mounts here. I can't quite reach over to make it fit snug at the moment, but I'm going to use these existing mounts, put some tabs on the side here, drill those in, and then obviously I've tack welded it for now. I've got an old tack there from where I took it off and repositioned it afterwards, but I'm going to finish off the weld around there and then drill some holes. In fact, let's drill some holes first and see how it's going. I don't want to really bore you with more welding, but we'll do that, then that should be it. With these holes drilled in, still haven't finished off the weld here, but we'll just have a quick look on how this will fit. So obviously you've got your screw going in there. We'll probably need to put a bigger washer down on the other end. In fact, once I've got a washer with me, let's just use it up. Put one on here. We can screw it down, same on the other side. That, obviously when it's tight, that is not going to go anywhere, so that will hold our battery in. What we have here, just to finish it off, obviously because the battery is going to go into here, we'll put some padding and things in there so the battery is nice and safe. The battery can go in there, and we've made a little lid for it so it can go on afterwards. We'll probably drill, I mean the best way to fix this on is to drill 2 holes, one each side, weld a nut on the inside, and we can just use short screws just to seal it in, and we can then put a rubber seal on the inside so that this then butts up to the rubber seal and no moisture will go in there. 2 holes or 1 hole for the wires, possibly 2 holes, rubber grommets, job done. And here we have it. So that's the frame turned the right way around now. The battery box is now hidden under there. Obviously we don't need the maintenance stand anymore. Well, we're getting rid of the maintenance stand, so that's why we're using that space. It's not going to go in the way of the swing arm because the swing arm is a good 4 inches above that. It's clear of your tyre as well. Your tyre's not going to go anywhere near that. It is in a good position and a hidden position as well, because once you've got the exhaust going around one side, you're not going to see that. You're obviously not going to see that when you've got your pedals, your levers, everything. You know, it's nice and hidden. And with that all done now, the frame is ready to be taken off. I don't think I'm going to get a chance this week. This week's work schedule is just way off the charts. I'm not going to have a day or even half a day to take it up to where we usually take it. That will probably be done next week. So next week we can have the CB back in here and start reassembling it, as well as the GS. I've got the wiring kit for the CX. So that will be done. If you want to stay up to date with all 3 of these builds, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel if you like what you see, and I will see you on the next video.